Hi digital marketers, this is Faisal Amin. Welcome back to my channel. Today I will show you how to set up first party domain or custom domain for your any kind of website by using of step.io. So let's get started. You can see that I am landing on the Google Tag Manager interface. So firstly, I am trying to setting up the server container. So click the three dot and then create container. I'm just creating the dummy server container to understand you how to create the SGTM container in your step.io. So I am giving the container name. So I'm just giving the name server. So and click on the server also. And finally, right in the right side, you can click the create. So your container will be created, and you already know that today we are using the step.io. So you have to select the manual provision tagging server and back to the step.io. That is my client step.io. So from here, I am just click the create container. Here you have to giving the container name server, and then for in the container configure sections you have to copy the code from the GTM and back to step.io and paste on the container configuration section. So I'm pasting on it. Server location is the most important thing. You have to select your nearest business location. So suppose your business are situated in the USA, so you have to select the USA. If it will be Australia, then you can select Australia. So I am nearest on the India. So I'm just click on it, create container, and our container will be created. So that is for the testing purpose. So I'm just go to the free plan and continue with free plan and back to SGTM container, and our SGTM container are created in step.io. We have created the custom domain in step.io. So after completing that, if you scroll it, then you have in the right side you can see that the option at custom domain. So select on it, and here you have to just put your domain name. So I am just putting my domain. After putting your domain, so you just add the dot, and before dot you have to add any kind of name, something like that. You are created the your custom domain. So I'm just putting the SS, and two you have a two option. So I am just add CDN. So I am here, and then I am just enable the add CDN. Here you have a two option. You can also use the two types of CDN. One is step global CDN, that CDN provided by the step. But if you have another CDN like Cloudflare or others, then for that you have to select the old CDN. In my case, I am select the step global CDN. Then you have to go to the next. Then you have to find out the 2CNAME record. So we have to put our CNAME record on the domain provider service holder like Namecheap, Hostinger, GoDaddy, whatever you can say. So for that, I am go to my my domain panel. So back to my domain, find out my domain panel. This profile, I am adding my domain. So here you can see that the all domain list. So you can pick any kind of domain for your business. So I will go to manage, and then go to advanced DNS to adding the CNAME record on my domain. And here you can see that already I am created two CNAME record, that is my client side. So I am do not delete it. So just I am showing you how to create the CNAME record on your domain panel. So click on that in the red color, add new record, click on it, and that is our CNAME record. So select on it, and in the host section, you just put the, if you back to our step, you just put the first one is SS, not full host name. I mean that you just adding the SS, and if you adding any kind of custom name, then you can put this custom name. So for the second one, you just put the load.ss, not full host name. So back to our domain panel, here you just as the SS, and here is the and then target. Where you can find out the target, if you again back to our step.io section, here you can the value, that is your target. You just copy the value from here and back to the domain panel, and here you have to paste the target, and automatic will be the same. So we have to understand how to adding the CNAME record on our domain panel. And for the second one, the same process, you just adding the CNAME record, and in the host section, if you back to the step.io, and for the second one, you just copy the load.ss, not the full host name. I hope you understand. And then you have to adding the domain panel. So you can add both of that. So I am just close it. So now how can you create CNAME record manually by using cPanel? So go to our another cPanel. You can see that is the cPanel, and you can see that is our cPanel. So in the cPanel section, you can just find out the zone editor section. Here you can see the zone editor, so I click on it. Then you can find out your all domain, and in the domain section you just click on the manage, and in the manage section you also see the add record option in the right side. So click on it, and again the same process. Name will be the you have to change the type, that is the CNAME record, and back to your step.io. So and copy the host name again, and then go to your cPanel. Here you have to paste on it, and TTL will be the same, and type will be the CNAME, and record will be the, if you back again to the step.io, so copy the value from here, and again back to your cPanel section, you just paste on it and save record. The same process, second one, you have to adding the CNAME record on your cPanel. Now time to put the first party domain or custom domain in your domain section. So if you back to step.io and go to power up section and use the custom loader and activate your custom loader and save changes. So here is a GTM ID. You have to put your GTM ID, but you have to more focus on it. You have to put the browser GTM ID, not the server ID. So I'm just putting the web GTM ID, and platform will be the other, and click generate, and our code is generated. But you see that do not modify this code, so that is not problem. So copy the code from here and back to your website backend, and in the header section you have to paste the total code. That means you can find out a first party domain or custom domain in the code section which I am selecting. So you have to save the header section in the header code, and if you find, and then you have to find out the body code also. So copy the body code and also back to your website backend. Here I am using the insert header and footer plugins to putting the code header and footer. So in the body section, I am also paste the code. Oh, that is not copy. You have to also find out a code. So copy the code from here and back to your website backend and paste the code on it. So I am putting the all of code for the first party domain and custom domain tracking. But for the Shopify, so I am go to again my profile, and you can see then that is the Shopify backend. Here I am adding the theme independent data layer in the Pinterest pixel, and here is the code, and from here you just remove the another code for you just remove the GTM code and paste the code which are provided by step.io. So finally, we are adding the CNAME record on our domain panel by using the Namecheap and also cPanel. And then we have to create the first party domain, and we have to put the code in WordPress and as well as the Shopify backend. So thanks for watching this video. I hope you can understand how to create the first party domain or custom domain for the server side tracking. So I will see you in the next video with a new topic. Thank you.